every kind of art is a form of expression of all your values you have, of all your experiences you had. What's good, gang? It's your boy Adric back with another video. This time with a proper cam, so let's go, I'm hyped. So today's video might be a bit different, a bit unusual, but still producer related, so that's all that matters, I guess. So what's this video about? This video is about why I hate social media as a music producer. I just want to start out with this really interesting study I found. Actually really surprised me because creatives that spend more than 2 hours per day on social media are more than 30% likely to experience creative blocks. And if you then actually do the numbers and calculate it up, it's like every 7 hours you spend on social media leads to a creative block, which means 1 hour per day just doubles your chance of having creative block over the course of 1 week. And of course we don't like that. That's like the main reason why I hate social media. No, I'm just kidding. And if you want to check the study out yourself, the study link is down below. Also, because we're speaking of a creative block, if you're currently experiencing creative block, check out my new sample pack, Nocturnal Melodies. Download link up there, go check it out. It's all free, no newsletter, no nothing, just go loops. Now let's get going. So as I already mentioned, this having creative beat block does not really resemble my own experience. I probably spend 1 hour per day on social media, and I do not have a creative block every week. So you all have to take all these social or all these research papers on mental health, creativity with a bit of grain of salt, because we as humans are individuals and every creative's brain works different. So just seeing my hair's messed up don't matter. We can all probably agree on the fact that spending a lot of time on social media just is a huge waste of time, and we all know the feeling when you just doom scrolling and feels like you've been there for 5 minutes and then it's been 3 hours and 36 business minutes. And also the fact that people present themselves in social media really from the best view possible, because nobody is willingly putting the bad sides or the downfalls or the pitfalls or the lowlifes out there for everyone to see. So what you have to understand is what you see on social media is the exaggerated version of one's highlights from one's life, and this leads to a lot of comparison. And even if you know it's always an exaggeration, your subconscious mind always is comparing your life to the life of others. You just start out making samples, you might not be that good at it, and then you see someone who's been working on a sample making for 8 years, his samples going crazy, and then you start, bro, my samples suck, why can't I be like this? And that's the first point why I don't really like social media from a creative standpoint. And also the algorithm, from my experience at least, maybe your experience might be different, that the algorithm really favors a lot of output, and also output that gets you hooked at the first second, which then first of all lowers your attention span, and second there's no build up, especially if you're posting creative content. For example, you're someone who's making really soulful beats, who are building up, creating tension, releasing emotions, and that over a full beat of 3 minutes. And even if this beat is really good, someone else is just pumping out hard rock 49 out of wig type beats, which first bar already 808s hitting crazy as hi-hat rolls, shit like that. And then this just creates these vicious cycles, because most people, they're not stupid, they realize what kind of content does perform well, and then they try to adapt this, and then this just leads to a cycle of over and over and over repeating the same shit. Then everything just is getting generic as hell, and in my opinion just the uniqueness, soul, the whole thing which makes your art yours, your uniqueness, just is going out of the wind. And in my opinion, every kind of art is in form of expression of all your values you have, of all your experiences you had, whether they may be good or bad. And this shit is like, it's inside you. It's like nothing somebody else has lived through or experienced, which then makes your art unique, and your art is something special to you. In my opinion, it's like art is a mirror of yourself, of your sum of experiences, values, just expressed as a unique aesthetic. And this shit just, I don't know, just gets lost in my opinion. But I also want to address the good points of social media, especially the networking part of social media is, as a creative, really important. First of all, you can get viral by just posting some random shit, and that's of course what every artist wants. He just wants to go viral, he wants to be recognized for his art. Crazy how much easier it has to become, but also at the same time it's been much harder, if that makes sense. And the other part, like networking already mentioned, press your thumb on a screen and you can chat with some random ass producer from Brazil, from India, from Bangladesh, like I don't know, just from all over the world. And this is like so valuable, especially as a producer, if you want to network with new artists, new people you want to work with. Because of that, you should not be deterred by the negative aspect of social media. But of course you have to find a way to get rid of the negatives, but still harness the power of social media, which then will be my next point. So you want to keep using social media, but also you want to minimize its side effects. I just made some random rules and guidelines which work for me. I just want to share them with you because maybe they help you. And if they did help you, just let me know below in the comments. Also, if you have any special things you do, or like any rules or guidelines you have when working with social media, let me know. I'm always glad to learn from different people, know the experience, because we as humans, we have to learn from each other to elevate ourselves. Well, my English is bad today. Just get on to the next level. But my number one point is wake up, leave your phone alone, bro. Like not only your phone, just spend the first 2 hours of the day without technology. Like I've been doing this like the last couple of weeks. It just helps you build so much momentum and also you start your day off with really mindfulness. And for me, it's just forcing me to do something productive, because I don't wake up, I don't put in my phone, what the fuck am I gonna do? I will go for a walk, which is productive because it boosts your mental health, clarity, also like your cardiovascularity. I might write a script for a video, I might make beats, like whatever. And after those 2 hours, then I go to social media. That's like point number one. Point number two, I really went through my following lists on Instagram and I just deleted the hell out of it, like for real. I only follow people who are really, where I can say, this account has a tangible positive impact on my life, and the rest of it, like if I don't know you, if you don't bring no value to me, get the fuck out of here, boy. You feel me? And the last point, which really helps me being focused and productive, is if you have something important to do, just put your fucking phone out of reach. Especially put in a different room, like bro, even put in a fucking bathroom, close the door and do the shit you have to do. Because for example, you're working something and you got your phone laying right next to you, as I actually have right now, so I'll just throw it the fuck away like that. And then you don't have to bring up willpower, because if you can see your phone, you still have to be disciplined enough to not grab it, because especially if it's inside or in arm's reach, it's so easy to just get overwhelmed. And also, yeah, bro, just put it in fly mode. Do not disturb, like all the basic stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. And coming to my conclusion, so social media can be a love-hate relationship, and it's like important tool, especially for networking and showing your art. But also you have to make sure you don't get swept into this rabbit hole of generic ass stuff, generic as music, generic as art. Like, this is not exclusive to making beats music. It's like every kind of creative form of expression, art. If you're drawing, if you're like doing visual videos or like whatever the fuck it is, don't get into this rabbit hole or this like cycle of just repeating the damn shit everybody does because it's got the best chance of going viral. At least that's my experience, because art has to be unique to yourself. And yeah, just do you, stay disciplined, don't use social media too much. Maybe it might have helped you. Love you, stay sporty, stay healthy. Peace.